Hello everyone, myself Koel Datta. In this video, you will learn to apply seismic load in this building model. I have already opened the building model that we have saved before. In this, we apply the seismic load as per IS 1893. So select, define, load patterns. Here, write seismic, type seismic, autolateral load, IS 1893-2002. Okay, now click on add new load. So this seismic load is added. Now select the seismic load and click on modify lateral load. In this, the property of seismic load is added. For this, we consider the seismic load acting in both x and y direction. You can also give eccentricity values for x and y for a specific location. So remove this tick. Do not change the property of store a range option. Now for this seismic coefficient, for the values of seismic zone factor, site type, importance factor and response reduction, we have to follow IS 1893-2002 code. First of all, now for seismic zone factor, go to page number 5. Here, this map the different seismic zone for different parts of India. As we are designing the building in Bangalore, that is the zone 2, as we can see from here. Now go to page 16, table 2. Here we can see for zone 2, the seismic intensity is low and the zone factor is 0.10. So let's go to seismic zone factor 0.10. Now for site type, again go to page 16, figure 2. Let's assume the construction is in medium soil. Select the site type 2. For medium soil, site type is 2. So let's go to E tab, select the site type 2. The site type is already selected. Now for importance factor, also known as the occupancy factor, it mainly depends on the functional use of the structure. Go to page number 18, table 6. This one. Consider the building as the residential building. Take the importance factor as 1. 1 is already there. Now for response reduction, we have to go to page number 23. Here we can see from this table 7, building frame system, ordinary RC moment resisting frame as 3. So let's type 3. Now click on OK, then OK again. Now the property is set. Now for the load combination, go to define load combination. Here we can see the different combination, that is first the dead, then load, dead load and live load. Third one is dead load, live load and wind load. Every combination of load is given. If in any case they are not there, we have to click on add default design combos, then click on concrete frame design and then click on OK and then click on OK again. We don't need to do this as the load combination is already there. Now, the analysis. Since we are performing the seismic analysis on a building, not needed to run the analysis for wind load case. Now we will run the analysis for dead, live and seismic load cases. Go to Analyze. Click on Set Load Cases to run. Here we will change the analysis property. Select the wind load and click on Run or Do Not Run case. As we can see, the action is Do Not Run. Now click on Run Now option to perform the structural analysis. It will take some time. Now, let's see this 3D view. Once the analysis is done, the analysis result will displayed as shown. By default, the displacement of element is shown in the 3D view. You place your cursor over this. For the 3D view tab, you can also use the display menu to see all the analysis result like the shear force, the moment, the slab stresses, etc. Okay? Now you run the structural design of the building model. Click on Design, Concrete Frame Design, View/Device Preferences. We have to make sure the design code is IS456, then click on OK. Then again click on Design, Concrete Frame Design and then click on Start Design/Check. Now wait for some time as the software run design on the building model. Once the design is completed, software asks permission to reiterate the analysis and design for the failure members. In this case, we do not see any those kind of pop-up. Okay. Let's see whether all members passed or not. Now click on Design, Concrete Frame Design, verify all member passed. Here we can see all concrete frames pass the design check. So click on OK. Okay. This ETABS software also provide report of your building model. we can find all the information about the building model. Click on report, then double click on project report, then again double click on summary report. Let's wait. Let's wait for some time to view the report. Excuse me. It's taking quite a long time. After a long wait, we can see this report. Information like the load patterns, okay, like the section dimension, analysis result, etc. of building elements are all given in this report. Okay. For now, we completed the analysis and the design of the building model. So now, as we have done the analysis part, this is locked. First of all, we have to unlock this. It is get unlocked. Let's check whether the seismic load is added or not. For that, go to define load patterns. Yes, the seismic load is added. No need to do anything about this. Now, for response spectrum analysis, go to define, then function, then response spectrum. In this new window, select IS 1893-2002. Then click on add new function to create the response spectrum function. Okay. Now type response spectrum in function name book. Response spectrum. Okay. As we have done earlier, the seismic zone factor is 0.1. Okay. The soil type is 2. Okay, as previously done, and then click on OK. Now the property of the seismic response spectrum function are now set and the function is defined. So click on OK to exit the window. We now set the load case by including the response spectrum function we have just defined. So, go to option display unit. We need to enter the acceleration values to define the load case for response spectrum function. So now check the units of acceleration parameters, that is millimeter per second square, and then click on OK. Now click on define load cases and then click on add new case. Now click on define load case and then click on add new case. Here we set the properties of the new load case. Load case name as response spectrum. Load case type response spectrum. Click on add in the load applied dialog box. A new load is added. We can see from here. Now select response spectrum from the function drop down as shown, and the scale factor as 1.663.5. This value of scale factor is come from the formula, that is scale factor equal to Ig by 2R, where I is the importance factor, that is 1, G is the acceleration due to gravity 9801, 2 divided by 2R, where R is the response reduction, which is in this case is 3. From here we get the value 1663.5. Okay. We will now add another load to account for the seismic response spectrum in the y direction. So click on add. Load name U2. Function response spectrum. Scale factor value is 1663.5. Okay. Directional combination type CQ-C3. It's an optional step. So click on OK and then click on OK again. So the seismic response spectrum load case is defined. In case of response spectrum function, we do not select any building element to assign the load. After defining the response spectrum function, the next step is structural analysis on building model. So click on Analyze, set load case to run. As we are doing seismic analysis, there is no need to run the analysis for the dead and the live load case. So, we are doing to perform the analysis for seismic and response spectrum load cases. Change the dead and live action to do not run by clicking on run/do not run case. So, click on dead, do not run, live, do not run case. We can see the action changes to do not run. Okay. Now, click on run now to run the analysis on building model. Wait for some time as the software run analysis of building model. It will take some time. So, once the analysis is done, the analysis result will be displayed as shown by default. The displacement value based on seismic load case are shown in 3D view. You can also use display menu to see all the analysis result like the shear stress, moment, slab stresses, etc. Okay, now run the structure design on the building model. So, click on design, concrete frame design, then click on start design/check. Now, wait for some time as the software run the design on the building model. So, once the design is completed, software asks permission to reiterate the analysis and design for the failure member. So, click on yes. Because we have select the auto select option for beams and columns. So, the design is completed. Now, to see whether all the member passed or not, we can go to design, concrete frame design, verify all member passed. Here we can see all concrete frame passed the design check. So, click on OK. Now, this ETAP software also provide report of your building model. We can find all the information about the building model. For that, we have to click on report, double click on project report and then double click on summary report to view the report. It takes quite a time. So, we have to wait for that. Okay, here this is the report. The information like load patterns and section dimension, analysis results, etc. All types of information about this building element is mentioned here. Okay. We can remove this project by clicking on this. Now, we will done the seismic analysis of building by time history analysis. For that, first of all, we have to check whether we have already added the seismic load or not. For that, go to Define menu, Load patterns. Here we can see the seismic load is already added. If it is not added, then we have to add it as we have taught earlier and then click on Add New Load. As it is already added, so we have to click on this and then Modify Lateral Load. For this problem, we will consider the seismic wave only in x direction. So we have to remove this tick, and the other values, that is the seismic zone factor is 0.1, site type as 2 and the importance factor 1 and the response reduction 3 as we have done earlier. Then click on OK and then click on OK again. Now for time history analysis, we have to go to Define, click on Function and then click on Time History. A new window appear. Now choose function type to add. From 5. Okay. Then click on Add New Function. Here, first of all, we have to click on this browser. Then click on Open. Now change the file name to Time History. Click on Fixed Format and then click on we can see the graph has come. Then click on View File. Okay. The header lines to skip will be 9. The number of points per line okay. Now click on OK. We now specify all the parameters required to define the time history function. Then click on OK again. Define, okay, load cases, select response spectrum, delete the case. As we are doing the time history analysis, there is no need for the response spectrum load case. So the delete case, click on yes. Okay. Let's add the time history. So for that, click on add new case. Load case name as time history. Load case type as time history. Click on add. Load type acceleration. Load name U1. Function will be time history. One 663.5. This scale factor, the value of scale factor, we have discussed about it earlier. It is as similar as we have done earlier. Okay. The data file of seismic time history has ground acceleration value only on x direction, so no need for adding another load for y direction. So click on OK and then OK. We have to do the analysis part. For that, go to the menu, analyze, set load cases to run option. As we are doing the seismic analysis, there is no need for dead and live load, so do not run. Here we can see the dead and live load action is already do not run. So now click on run now. It takes quite time. After analysis, by default, displacement is shown in 3D view. Now, let's go to display. We can use display menu to check all the available analyses like shear stress, moment, slab stresses, etc. Now, for the design purpose, click on design, then click on concrete frame design and then click on start design/check. Okay, after waiting for such time as the software run the design on the building model, we will now check the structural failure statics of various elements of building model. Once the design is completed, software asks permission to reiterate the analysis and design for the failure member. For that, we have to click on yes. Because we have select the auto select option for beams and columns. we have to wait for some time. Okay. Now click on design, then concrete frame design. Verify whether all the members are passed or not. As we can see, all concrete frame passed the design check, so click on OK. ETABS software also provide report of your building model. We can find all the information about the building model. For that we have to click on report, then double click on report, project report, and then double click on summary report to view the report. Let's wait for some time. Okay. So report has come. This report shows all the information like the load patterns, material properties, the frame section property, as you can see. Information like the load pattern, section dimension, analysis, result, etc. of building element is mentioned. Okay. We can close this. So this seismic analysis is done completely. Thank you for watching my video.